Students, myself Amrita Srivastav and I am faculty of US Academy and Institute, Gorakhpur. Today we are going to discuss Class 5 English First. Today we will learn Chapter 3 My Elder Brother. This chapter is written by Leo Tolstoy and this chapter is actually just a part of his famous autobiographical novel Boyhood. It is just a taken part from that novel. First of all, let's see match the following authors with their books. So, first is Sir Walter Scott and his novel is Yvonne Ho. Second is Alexander Dumas and the novel is The Three Musketeers. Third is Charles Dickens and his novel is David Copperfield. Number 4 is R.L. Stevenson and his his novel is Treasure Island. Number 5 is Victor Hugo and his book is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So students, first of all, just tell me that how many of you have elder brothers and how do you spend time with your elder brother and how do you behave with them. So this chapter is, as the title is suggesting, about writer's elder brother. So let's read and start our chapter. Leo Tolstoy was one of the greatest writers of the world. His books Anna Karenina and War and Peace are considered masterpieces. The extract you are going to read is taken from his autobiography. So, as I told you earlier, that it is just a part of his autobiographical novel, Boyhood. It is taken from his autobiography. And his two most famous novels are War and Peace and Anna Karenina. Let's start our chapter. I was only 1 year and a few months younger than Voloda. That means Voloda is writer's younger brother. So she was just 1 year and few months younger than his brother. We grew up and played together. We grew up, studied and played together. There was no distinction of elder and younger between us. But soon I began to realize that I was no comparison to him either in interest or abilities. So there was no difference between he and his younger brother. They were studying together, they were playing together, and everything was common to them. But very soon the writer realized that Voloda was much better than the writer in all the interest and abilities. And even his elder brother was knowing that he is superior and maybe the elder brother was proud of it. In fact, he was better than me in everything at lessons, in arguments and in manners. And all his took me farther from him, causing some kind of anguish that I could not understand. So, when writer realized that his elder brother was much better than him, he was very good in lessons, in arguments, all kind of manners, and this anxiety and exactly make him anguish. That means he was suffering from some mental pain, and it was ununderstandable for the writer too. Do me the favor, never dare touch my things again, he said, putting the pieces of the broken bottle together and looking at them sorrowfully. So when the scent bottle was broken into pieces, the elder brother of the writer was very sad, and he said that never touch my things again, and he started collecting the pieces of the broken bottle. And you please don't issue orders. So don't give me orders, the writer said to his elder brother. When a thing is broken, it's broken, and there is no more to be said. Then I smiled, though I hardly felt like smiling. He said with a smile, but it was not a natural smile. He just smiled and said, don't make it issue and don't give me orders. Yes, it means nothing to you, but it does matter to me, said Voloda, jerking his shoulders, a gesture he had inherited from Papa. And with the jerking shoulder, Voloda said that it's not important for you, but it is important for me. And that was a gesture, that was a body posture that Voloda got from his father through birth. I'm not going to quarrel with you, said Voloda, giving me a slight push. Go away, I said sternly. Don't push. Voloda, in an irritated voice, get away, I retorted. Don't push, I tell you. So Voloda said that I'm not in a mood to quarrel with you. Just go from here. And he just pushed to the writer. And writer became very angry and said, don't push me. And this made little bit irritated to Voloda, and again he said, just go from here. And again writer said, I'm telling you, you just don't push me. Voloda took me by my hand and tried to drag me away from the table. He just started to pull the writer from the table, but the writer became so angry and he just pushed the table very hard by his leg. And what was the result? The china and the glass ornaments crashed to the floor. Again, two bottles broke into pieces that fell from the table. And again, Voloda became so angry. And writer just thought that it's all over between us. And after that, writer left the room. As the afternoon lesson was over, I felt that I left the room. I was so uncomfortable and ashamed to be alone with my brother. But Voloda raised his head and with a meaningful smile looked at me. Our eyes met, and I knew that he understood me. He said in a natural voice, don't be cross anymore, forgive me if I have offended you. Saying this, he held out his hand. So, when it was afternoon and when the writer left the room, he was very uncomfortable and he was ashamed just because he fight with his brother. But after some time, Voloda just came and he raised his hand of friendship and said that don't be angry anymore. If I have offended you, just forgive me. And it made the writer very emotional just because his elder brother was saying sorry at that time. So it was as tough something welled up from my heart and nearly choked me presently. It passed away, the tears rushed to my eyes, and I felt immensely relieved. So it was a very tough condition for the writer that built up his heart, and it was unable to talk at that time just because his throat was choked. And after some time, he realized that his eyes were filled of tears, and when the tears were there, he was very anxious at that time. And he said, "Forgive me, Voloda." I stammered. Stammered means जब छोटे बच्चे रोते रोते रुक रुक के बोलने लगते हैं, उस कंडीशन को हम बोलते हैं स्टैमर्ड. And squeezing his hand. So just writer took his hand and squeezed his hand. Voloda looked at me as if he could not make out at all why there were tears in my eyes. Just because writer was very emotional, and whenever you will be very emotional, you will felt some tears in your eyes. The same was happening with the writer, but his elder brother at that time was not able to understand why the writer was crying at that time. So students, after reading this chapter, I think you will realize that our elders always loved us more than us, and they always take good care of us. So let's see what the questions are saying. Answer the following questions orally. What was the name of the elder brother? The name of the elder brother was Voloda. What did the narrator envy so much in? Why did the narrator envy so much in Voloda? Just because he was better in everything, in studies, in manners also. So that made him envy. Which gesture did Voloda inherit from his father? The gesture was jerking soldier that Voloda inherited from his father. Take the correct option. The narrator was admirer of his brother's behavior, jealous of his elder brother, a victim of inferiority complex based against his brother. Answer is jealous of his elder brother. Voloda was annoyed with the narrator because the answer is the narrator has broken his scent bottle. So students, that was all about your third chapter, My Elder Brother. Notes you will get in your assignments, and we will discuss our next chapter in our next video. Till then, take care.